There's an old saying in magic, never play cards with a stranger, and especially never with a magician when you're playing poker. Let me give you a demonstration. You invite a spectator to help you. You've got a deck of cards. They are just a regular 52 deck of playing cards. And you often hear about magicians being able to control cards, and also card cheats can control cards, what they want. But what we're going to do here is we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards to play with. The rest of the deck we don't need. You see, the 10 cards randomly chosen, we're going to deal out 2 hands of cards. Now, it's not fair that I deal them out. I'm going to give you the choice of which one you would like to have. This one. You want that one. You take that card. I'll have this one here. If I deal out 2 cards, you choose which one of these 2 would you like in your hand. This one here, that one. Okay. If I deal out another 2 cards, which one of these would you like? This one here. Okay. Okay. What about you choose for me? I've got 1 card at the moment. Choose one of those that you want me to have. That one there. And again, which one of these 2 cards? This one. Are you sure you don't want me to have this one? You sure? You want that one. Okay, that's fine. And what about yourself again? Which one of these would you like to keep? This one here. Okay. Finally, which one do you want me to have? Now, I'm going to give you a choice. I want you to look at your cards to see what hand you've been dealt. Okay. I don't want to see it. If I show you these 2 cards, you choose. So we're going to do this face up. You choose which one would suit you best. This one here. Okay. So that leaves me with this card. Throughout this, you've chosen which card I have, which card you have. If you lay yours down, you've got a full house. The 4 8s. However, remember the old saying, never play cards with magicians or cheats and strangers. Here's a trick that's been performed for over 100 years. If you look through a lot of the old magic books, you'll find variations on this. It's such a clever principle. What you need to do is have 2 stacks of cards. A stack of cards of the hand they're going to have, and a stack of cards with the hand that you're going to have. You can choose any type of hand that you want, but I've gone for the 4 8s for them and a full house for me. What you do is you take the 4 cards, not the ace, the 4 cards from your royal flush, put those on there. I then take the 4 8s and put those on top. I then take the 2 aces, making sure I know which is which. I know this ace of clubs is theirs, and that goes on top on there. You can do some full shuffles and cuts, but then you remove 10 cards. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You don't need the rest of the pack. You then deal out 2 cards. Now, of course, I'm going to deal these face up, but obviously in the routine they're dealt face down. You're going to use Magician's Choice here. You want them to have that and you to have that. So whichever method you use, touch a card. If they touch that, just say pull that to yourself. Remember, this will be face down. I'll have this one. Now, the next 2 cards you deal out and you ask them to pick one of those. If I turn these face up, you'll notice that they're both their cards. So it makes no odds as to which one they choose. So if they choose this one, you then put this one to the bottom. Remember, guys, although I'm dealing these face up, in the routine they're dealt face down. I just want you to see what's happening here. I then deal another 2 cards down and say, pick another card for you. They pick another one. You put this to the bottom. The next 2 cards I deal out, I say, you pick for me. But if we take a look, it doesn't really matter which one they choose. This goes to the bottom. The next two cards, I ask them to pick for me. Doesn't matter which one they choose. Okay, you put this to the bottom. Then you do it again, once for them. Pick a card for you. Now, of course, it doesn't matter which one they pick because they're both theirs. So if they pick one of these, this goes to the bottom. And finally, I do the same. Pick a card for me, so they can pick a card for me. That goes to the bottom. I'm left with two cards. A diamond and their card. Of course, at this point, they look at their cards. You ask them to turn their hand up, look at it, and I'm going to show them the two cards. Grab the one that you want. Now, it stands to reason, even if they don't play poker, it would make sense that they've got 3/8, that 4/8 would be a good hand. So they're going to grab this one and leave you with this.